All right, welcome back to WWE SmackDown Shut Your Mouth Part 3. I'm joined today by my co-host. Oh, jeez, okay. With my co-host, Carlos. Carlos, say hi to the fans.
Yeah,
also, someone just subscribed. Thank you,
hey, everybody.
Anthony Hunter.
Happy to be back.
So I have the music disabled for most of this because copyright.
Copyright?
Yeah. But we can go back to our program. We'll go through the story here. I don't know if it'll show this. Okay, let's see.
We got Ron McDonald in the second match. The man can't work. Again, who's Ron McDonald? Goldust.
What?
Aren't you Ronald McDonald? You're versing Goldust in the second match.
Am I? Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, you got JR.
I miss the old Raw. I think this is my favorite Raw arena.
Set.
Yeah, it's just that when people say Monday Night Raw, that's what I picture. I picture that exact fucking Titan. I don't picture Raw's War. I picture that.
I don't think
and
I could
Chris
tell
Jericho.
You what else? What like current Raw looks like? Oh, I forgot it controls like kind of like ass. Like,
the worst first-person shooter ever.
Just whipping around. All right. Do we want to talk to any of these people? Any of these JPEGs?
Oh wait, no, this is too early. It's 2002, so The Miz is not changing in the bathroom because he got kicked out for eating chicken over someone's bag.
What?
So The Miz,
right.
Mike Mizian,
like
actually
Miz,
2002. Yeah, he's on The Real World right now. Before he's doing Tough Enough.
I didn't know he was in The Real World. That's funny. Does he know?
Yeah,
does he know Dan? H something? No, that was Big Brother. Never mind.
Well, the fun thing about The Miz doing The Real World, he does The Real World, then he does Tough Enough, and everyone hated him because this is the reality guy. Fuck this guy. He can't work.
He just kind of leaned into it, huh? He was like, "This is my life now."
They first tried to make him a nice a baby face, but then it was like the fans hate you as well.
Real quick. So this is the first match is a Hell in a Cell between Hardcore Holly and Test. We're gonna skip that. No, also just insane to start with a Hell in a Cell. All right, Ronald McDonald versus Goldust. Do you think we're ready for this?
Yeah.
You know how long it took me to make that, by the way? It took me like an hour and a half.
Yo, it's funnier because in 2002, it was a different time. It's wild. It's like watching that Vince McMahon documentary. It was so different, but also like having to explain to Juliana of yes, I was watching this. And I was like, this is television.
I haven't watched it, and I keep meaning to. I just haven't gotten to it yet. I only just started The Wire. So, I'm busy.
That's true.
Okay, I don't remember how to play this game at all. I had
squares the jab,
I had
circles
moves
the grapple
that I had done, and I don't remember what any of them are.
How disrespectful! An American icon using the Canadian sharpshooter. Or actually, it's an Argentinian hold. That's actually where it originates before Bret Hart gets it.
I regret this immediately. Do you want to explain your background here?
Okay, I grew up with wrestling. And I am really, really into wrestling.
What the fuck is the reversal?
Too much. It's R2, I think.
Oh, also, what is this blur? I forgot. There really isn't a. Fucking. There's no controller input in the middle of a match.
Yeah, who needs that?
I forgot I had to Google it last time. Can
you think about it? It's 2002. Oh, actually, yeah. Let me pull up.
Can you Google the controllers, please, or the controls, please? Because I'm getting my ass kicked by fucking Goldust. I can't remember what the reversal button is. I'm just sitting here taking it.
Shut your mouth.
Yes. Okay. So I did 2 videos in this months and months and months ago, and I don't remember anything anymore.
Latest SmackDown. Reverse is square. Reverse is square. Triangle is run. Circle is grapple. X is attack.
Take your time, man. It's not. It's no worries. It's just getting my fucking shit kicked in.
R2 change target. L2 taunt. L1 lay that smack down.
Okay.
There we go. Look at you getting some moves in.
So just keep
getting
that,
work.
just keep that open. We're gonna need it. Because like only someone remember the moves. I know that I wanted to give like a lot of really like acrobatic moves and make Ronald McDonald like the max size because I thought that's funny. I still think it's funny.
Oh, shit! With a foot roll up here. Goldust's trying to steal one. Nice belly to belly suplex from Ronald McDonald.
Why do you know all of this? Why do you know every fucking move? Like,
Nick,
who raised
very
you?
Lame.
I mean, but why did it stay? Why do you still have this info?
It's still one of those things where, like, you hit him with a burning hammer. 2002, that's actually pretty close to when Kenta Kobashi came up with that maneuver.
Jesus Christ. This is not the commentary I thought I was going to get from you. I had no idea what I was in for.
I don't think
you're such a fucking nerd. No, I clearly don't. Like,
it's upsetting when I interact with other I meet other guys who are into wrestling,
and they're like, "Whoa!"
And I have to gauge. I'm like, do you like wrestling or do you live for this shit?
Just like,
and
do you think Spencer can give you a run for your money? I know he's into wrestling too. I've never seen you guys go at it.
I think Spencer could talk about wrestling with me.
I've never seen you guys talk about it in the marketplace of ideas.
But also it's like, I will say, as I've grown up, I've gotten out of touch. But like, there was a point where I was like 2008. It was too bad.
Like it was too bad to watch. Oh no.
No, not too bad to watch, but just like I am too into this. I'm overexposed to how much I enjoy this. And it was because, like, Elton got into wrestling around the same time as I was. And then he came and visited me and was just like, you like this too much. And I was like, all right.
You can always tell when it's a reversal. Because I, like, get up weird. I don't remember what I think I do. Hold on. There we go. Right, of course.
Oh, there we go. It's not there. Of course.
What else would I use?
Possibly be.
I think I have a second one, but I forget what it is.
Right.
What a comeback! 2 fucking freaks.
That's how you got to do it. You know, that's how you get the push. You got to make him look like $1 million.
I gotta look at my moves again. I have no idea. Remember The Rock with hair?
The Rock is so funny. As just a guy who left this all behind, but is now
will not stop coming back.
I get it because it's also like the King of the Ring winner, Ronald.
No. Oh wait, no, JR, you got this.
The champion belts.
This is what he wants to do after becoming King of the Ring. JR. That's how King sounds in my head.
Yeah, that's how he sounds. I always picture like a high-pitched yelp, like a dog dying.
Just, Dude's always screaming. I didn't even say anything. That was the promo.
Don't need to. You're the King of the Ring. You're calling it out.
Also, to the viewers, I just noticed an audio problem. It should be fixed now, though.
Oh, it's July, so we're building up to SummerSlam.
Yeah. You know it, of course. Shit.
Ooh, Steve Austin's second match.
I don't know who that. Like, it's crazy that I'm fighting him so early.
But this makes sense if you're really programming it, right? You got a guy you got to keep hot in the main event. You got another guy on the upswing. You can give you a really tough match here, lose, but you're still going to look good for the championship. Or you could steal it, you know?
I still think that I want to get the 3 of us together, and I want to commentate over a Royal Rumble, but also, like, full of created wrestlers. I also want to do a manager mode. I think that would be a lot of fun to run through, because I think we would really play it the fuck up.
I do love fantasy booking. That's one of those things where I'm like, if someone did tabletop like fantasy wrestling booking, I'd be like, I'm there.
Well, that's what manager mode is. Have you ever fucked around with it?
Yeah, I used to.
It sounds like something you would. I remember fucking Chuck and Billy.
Yo, so progressive, but yet so regressive at the same time.
Isn't it crazy?
one of those ideas that I'm like, yeah, 2002 is a interesting. I mean, 2002 feels so like late and so early for a gay wrestling.
I mean, you got The Wire giving you one of the coolest characters in the series who is very gay.
Yeah, that's something like watching The Wire. And I was like, wait, y'all were doing this in 2002 on HBO?
Right?
Like, no wonder you had to pay extra money for like when I watch The Sopranos, and I'm like, I can't imagine
gay relationships in The Wire too.
Yeah, I can't imagine. Like, I was like, if I was in college during 2000, like, that was the best part about going to college. Honestly, was that they had an HBO channel, so it was like, oh, we're all gonna crash the lounge.
Best part of college. It can't be.
No, but it was like
there needs to be. Okay, there needs to be more. Like,
okay, there was a lot, but I meant more in terms of entertainment. When Game of Thrones was coming out, and you have a whole packed lounge of people watching Game of Thrones, and then okay, after this, we're gonna go like go grab drinks and whatnot. That was like the most fun part because it's like a Sunday night. You're like, oh great, I only have one class tomorrow. Let's watch this Game of Thrones. Let's go hang out with everyone. Let's go grab some drinks. And then boom, college at least had the most string of good days back to back to back. I'll say that.
I will agree with that. There was a lot of free time in college. I think that was my favorite part.
Yeah, like when you just blew off a workday because you got 12 hours into some shit.
It wasn't called a workday back then. It was just called like
a
day at school.
But I remember like setting up Thursdays particular of like I'm either going to the UN. Or I'm getting into something.
Do you have any?
It's fucked up. He had a fucked up neck at this point.
Did he? Was it 2002? I forget when his neck got messed up.
No, his neck actually got broken in like 1998, 99.
Jeez.
And then he. It
was
just
this
more.
Helping?
Exactly right.
I like how the game is like, no, you can't keep just like punching them forever.
I do hate
that's the thumbnail, by the way.
when people try to give the hot take of like, oh, the Attitude Era wasn't that good, like those matches aren't that good, and I'm like, I'm not gonna allow you to do this anti-Steve Austin propaganda.
He was the best to ever do that kind of thing. He might be like the all-timer.
Okay,
the entire
American wrestlers, yeah.
Because I don't think you get the Attitude Era without Steve Austin. Okay, that was good.
Now it's not only that, but I'm also like I think people forget how popular Attitude Era wrestling was.
I don't think they forget it.
Where I'm like
selectively forget about it.
No, but like especially with the younger people of like not understanding of like there was a point in time where people knew not only the main event wrestlers, but some of the mid card, and not those people like
people who weren't even into wrestling knew them.
Yeah, like people knew who Chyna was.
That's true.
And she never even.
Shit.
She was a massive draw. Like, fun fact: for a period of time, the hottest actor in WWE was actually Sable. They could trace the ratings that, like, when she debuted with a guy named Mark Maron, I think his name was.
Mark Maron, the comedian?
Not Mark. No. It's a. I forget who did Sable break out with. It was Sable and a guy named Mark. Sable.
Oh, it's getting a little chunky here.
Yeah.
One thing
that was a fucking game.
So one thing is I updated from
Mark Mara.
The PS2 emulator from 1.6 to 2.2 or 2.1 in between the two videos. So I haven't fully like tested all my settings yet. So it might just look weird.
It's fine. I think going
I'm glad
down
you think
to
it's
the
fine.
10
I'm glad the guy who doesn't watch my videos.
No. I had a good joke there. I had a very good joke.
Sorry, I'll let you do it again.
I was gonna say, okay, it's great that this has gone down to 10 frames per second, preserving the experience of just having a PS2 DVD. All of a sudden, just, like when you play those games, if that frame rate was bad,
shut the fuck up, Carlos!
I told you he was going over. You think Steve Austin's doing the job on a Monday night to Ronald McDonald? You think he's putting that guy over? Nah.
That's
7-time WWE champion. Yeah, of course. We got to keep him hot.
I just didn't like that you weren't fucking reacting. Like, you didn't say a goddamn thing. You were just completely trying to steamroll your goddamn conversation about Sable. And I'm like, dude, I'm getting pinned. Like, something's happening. Like, oh my god, I can't believe he's got the beer thing going on too. This is embarrassing.
He's got the beer. He's got to disrespect you. He's got to let that crowd know he's hot. He's the champ, man.
We're a mid card. Also, where do the beers keep coming from?
I know. You want to know what happens? Ronald rolls to the back, starts picking up his stuff, and he's like waiting for in the back for Steve Austin to come give him some notes. Steve was just like, "Yeah, you keep working like that, you're never gonna see another day in your life."
What if this gets me out of the pay-per-view?
Nah, man, you still have a chance. I don't think you'll get. I think you might get a triple threat. Oh, Brock already dropped the undisputed title. Jesus,
his fucking 6-pack is a JPEG.
They only had 1 pack. They had 1 JPEG per pack.
To fucking Rob Van Dam?
Rob Van Dam?
What?
This is how I know Triple H was not consulted on this game.
I don't think he has the shot anymore. Oh, I just lost my title shot because of you. Oh.
Don't blame that on me. Don't blame that on me that you had to do the job for Steve Austin.
Maybe I lost it anyway. The story in this game is not like super fleshed out.
Responsive?
Well, I like the ones where they give you like choices and dialogue and stuff. I'm going back against Goldust. I'm so sick of fighting this motherfucker. I swear half my matches in this entire playthrough have been against Goldust.
Yeah, I believe that's a common joke about like you're always just gonna wrestle Goldust. And that's why he's one of the most popular wrestlers.
Oh.
Yeah, look at Brock Lesnar doing the job. With his JPEG ass.
Look at his blinking.
It's unsettling.
It is.
I don't know what to say. But what?
By the way, this is news to me that I was going to fight Brock Lesnar for the fucking title. I don't remember any of that shit. I think it's because I won King of the Ring.
Yeah, you won King of the Ring. You got a shot at the championship. Well, I do have one thing to say. That is, I sorry.
It's fine.
Well, you got to say Brock.
You just sound you just sound like Stallone, to be honest.
Yeah, I know. Halfway through, I realized he's got a Minnesota accent. I can't do that. I might as well just be Stallone.
Looks like I'm gonna have to kick his ass into yours. There's no point in dealing with it anymore. You're nothing to me.
You gotta say it. You gotta say it like how you would.
Well, I'm gonna say it because there's only one voice you can really do for Ronald McDonald, right? Well, it looks like I'm gonna have to kick his ass instead of yours.
I think there's definitely other voices.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah.
What voice would you give Ronald McDonald?
I would use a Triple H. I would be a Triple H because I think it's funnier as a rib to someone in the back of like, yeah, we created this Ronald McDonald guy and we told him to talk like you fucker.
That could be pretty good. Also, look at this setup right now. A 6-man battle royale between Taz, Edge, Al Snow, Undertaker, Rhino, and Chuck. Do you know who Al Snow is?
Yeah.
I have no fucking idea who Al Snow is. Is that the one who teamed up with Scotty Jock at some point?
No. Al Snow was a friend of Mick Foley. He used to work in ECW. He also used to have a fake mannequin head.
Hey,
everyone would cheer for the head.
Why do you know that?
Because I read Mick Foley's autobiography.
Sorry.
Fuck off, man. I know too much. I know. You don't have to shame me.
That's like I said that with the energy of, hey, who asked? Which I could have said too.
You know how upset I get that there's people who care about Randy Orton as a person and a wrestler? That's how weird of the sport I am.
You know that there are kids growing up who are like, Roman Reigns is great.
I'm more comfortable with the Roman Reigns is great people because I know one morning they will wake up and see the truth. It's the people who are Randy Orton is my favorite wrestler. I'm like, you never had a chance. You shouldn't be allowed to vote. You don't get what this is about.
I think, and this is gonna sound crazy. I don't think I can say this, but I don't want to. I don't want to get it. I don't want to edit my video, and I also don't want to. I also don't want to like dox this person. Let me text you in a second. Hold on. I don't have a free moment. Actually, let me do it real quick. So there was a person I grew up with.
You know the Randy Orton stand?
Yes. I'm gonna give you one detail about them. And I believe me, YouTube. I want nothing more. You know what? Fuck it. There was a kid in my neighborhood with brittle bone disease. This is the reason. It's like it's a rare disease. It's doxable. But
that is so specific.
But I knew someone who had brittle bone disease. And they were into the WWE. Oh, you know what? I'm sorry, I'm wrong. They were into John Cena, which I think is fine. I get the two confused because they're two white men, and they all look the same to me.
I understand. The thing with John Cena is, right, when it comes, like, that is a star. That is a star. I hate to say it, but he was, like, the guy. And he had that missing it factor. That's why he was able to fucking make it through when he was bad to figure out how to get good. Randy Orton's one of those people, though, who I'm like, he's your lame hipster friend's favorite wrestler, but he doesn't understand that, actually, no, that shit sucks too, bro.
Oh, I have a hipsterish coworker. I should ask them what they think of Randy Orton. But he also he likes Kenny Omega, so I feel like he's probably clear.
He's one of those who I'm like, you're on good ground with me, mostly because I'm like, at least you said there's other wrestling out there. I want to go check it out. It's the people. I know how I sound to you when I talk about WWE. Is like
Kenny
when
Omega
I'm talking about video games. By the way? No, he's Canadian.
So he's in the WWE.
He's in AEW.
AEW, okay.
Yeah, his big thing was he was like the first of the indie guys to go to Japan and get pushed. Because usually it's like you go to Japan as a white guy, you're not making it to the main event. You're wrestling Goldust.
Fuck. Trying my hardest here. I am just hitting random buttons though. I don't really remember what everything is or where everything is. What do you think is the best wrestling game?
The best wrestling game?
Yeah.
I know like there's Fire Pro stands.
Ooh, Fire Pro's a good answer.
Yeah. But like there's a part of me that's like it's like WWE like Raw versus SmackDown 2006. Only because that was the only time with the grapple system in these 3D games I was like, this feels comfortable, this feels normal. Everything else I think they're all bad, but like they're manageable when you play solo. Like there are people who log on to play competitively.
I don't remember.
And I'm like,
I don't remember how to drag.
How would you do that to yourself? Damn. Ooh, nice reversal out of a big back body drop.
I don't remember how to drag the wrestler. If you need to like move them away from the rope.
I think you
I don't even know if it exists yet.
You hold grapple and then you move.
So I was trying.
Maybe you have to hold down like L1 or something. I remember that was like the big change at one point where it was like, oh my god, you can move someone. Yeah, also, WWF No Mercy is also something that I'm like, ooh.
It might not exist yet.
That was the other thing. I played these games so often, I used to remember what they would say, and then I this is the lamest thing you'll ever hear about me.
No,
I used to read the Wikipedia page.
Ooh, okay, wait. Hold on.
Yeah, and then I used to watch indie wrestling.
Hold on. You read the Wikipedia page for what?
Wrestling holds.
Okay. I mean, that's fine. Like, it's not that far removed from what you're already doing.
Yeah. I had way too much time as a child. I really could have been something if I wasn't.
It's not that you had too much time. It's that you weren't allowed to play video games during the week, so you had to, like, find creative ways to entertain yourself.
Oh, nice beer.
Oh,
here it comes. Oh, he's close to that rope. He's close to that rope.
Nah, he's fine. I got in between.
Oh.
Tired kicking Goldust's ass. Give me someone else. I want new blood.
Who's next?
Give me a different match too. I want like a hardcore match or a tag match. Maybe not a tag match. Those aren't great.
See, people who are into hardcore wrestling, I'm like, you're the real deviants. I need you all on a watch list.
I was stretching. You caught me so off guard. Deviants. I mean, it's true. You just want violence.
Yeah, I'm like, I remember when I saw the video of the guy getting hit with the weed whacker, and I was just like, why did I watch that?
Oh, you mean like backyard wrestling too?
Yeah, like it was. Oh no, it was at a very small indie called, like, I think it might have been CZW, which is like, it's called Combat Zone Wrestling. One of my former residents in college, he wrestles in that company. He's a big deal. Great guy.
Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm looking at this match list. I'm like, excuse me?
Stasic is about to do the job to Billy Kidman's in that. Shout out to Billy Kidman. Christian. So Christian's new gimmick is actually really good.
What's Christian's gimmick now?
He's got a whole group in AEW called the Patriarchy, and his whole thing is that he has sex with your mom because your dad's not around.
Sorry,
he starts off.
What year is it? Just checking real quick.
It works so well though. He's a heel, so it's just like he's just a complete jack off, and he's just like, every time he addresses someone, he's like, I can tell your dad wasn't around.
What happened to Rob Van Dam? What did you allude to with Triple H? Did you just hate him?
Triple H and Rob Van Dam did not get along, and Triple H especially hated Rob Van Dam, as well as so did Shawn Michaels. Everyone in that like area was just like, he's the 420 pothead, like he's not serious, don't give him a spot. And then it doesn't help that in Survivor Series like 2002, Rob Van Dam is in the Elimination Chamber and he injures Triple H by accident, and then Triple H used that as like, he's not a safe worker, he can't be in the main event, keep him out of the main event.
Jesus. Torpedoed his career.
Well, he did. Here's the thing about Rob Van Dam, though.
I'm so fucking sick of fighting this stupid asshole.
This is like the shitty booking of like, these guys have been wrestling 3 times for the last week. No one cares, and now they're in a tag team match with like other people. But I guess this program's gonna keep going until we get to SummerSlam.
Also, I just like keep grabbing different men by the ass.
Yeah, well, it turns out 2002, you can do that move. Allow that. Vince is literally firing you if you try that shit.
What move?
You can't do any pile drivers.
Why? Besides, the obvious.
Literally because he was like, Steve went down. He was like, the only people I trust to do that move are the Undertaker. Undertaker came, and that was it. And maybe Shawn Michaels, if he wanted to do it that day.
I always thought it was just because it was their special move, but I guess they are the only ones who did that.
That stuff did matter because, and this is the part where I really like wrestling, is like Paul Heyman talked about it, of like, you can make anything your finisher.
This is the part where you really like wrestling. Okay, just making sure, because I hadn't really gotten any other vibes from you yet.
Okay. But it's like when they're talking about like, oh yeah, you got to protect the move. So it's like, if it's someone's move to do some shit, not everyone else can do it on the show, because it's like, gets more boring as the show goes on. Of like,
a little chunky here.
But yeah, we got 5 frames and Rob Van Dam makes the tag. R2 to change your target.
Thank you.
Rolling Thunder, but a big boot. You know who hit a good big boot?
Test?
Yeah.
Is this a test? So many of these wrestlers I had no idea were dead.
Yeah. I mean, it was a big. That actually happened near Benoit, but because all that other shit was going on, it was just like, oh, we really can't talk about this. And you didn't even tag in Christian.
I don't plan to. I'm bad to work with. I want the spotlight. Fuck. Fuck.
Yeah, you better make that tag. Look at Christian. He's
I don't even know who's in.
I finally wrestled Solo. You're gonna have to hit this idiot out.
Fuck. I think I can just keep beating him up.
Yeah, but you're gonna have to punch Goldust.
Well,
out.
I did. I just gotta like get a finisher or something. 'Cause I'm not doing enough to take out Rob.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh fuck! You saw what I almost did there. Uh oh. Thank you, AI. Damn it. That was a slow count, Hugh. Or Earl, whatever your fucking name is.
Earl Hebner.
Why do you know the ref's name?
He's famous.
He got fired, you said?
He's the ref. He got fired for selling merchandise at the back of his car. God damn, man.
I'm
That's
so
a fat
weak.
count, Earl.
I also agree. He's selling fucking merch in the back of his car. I saw him. He's torpedoing my career.
He's mad at you because you snitched. He's very pissed off at you because you snitched.
That sucks. I hate it here. Only shows me.
That was always my beef with the creative characters thing, though, where I was just like, it took so long to level up these bums.
You do start
to
off
be able to
really weak. Like,
yeah, you're starting off at like a 46, and I'm like, dude, I'm not about to wrestle the Great Khali 18 times.
Yeah, exactly. It was always the Great Khali. I don't know why. The way I'd always beat him is that I would like lure him outside of the ring and then just hit him really hard, like on like an 8 count, and then just jump back in the ring and let him get ringed out.
Yeah. That was all I had.
Have to win all the early
you
moves.
punch, you knock out the ref, and then
Just
you go grab a chair.
Yeah. Oh, we're in Vengeance.
Oh, WWE Vengeance retired.
Is this no longer a thing?
No,
How
they
long
don't
has
do
Vengeance
Vengeance.
been out? Oh, fuck off. Yes. Why are there so many
It's been
prompts?
out
Just save my goddamn game. Why was there like this weird thing where they're like, we need to tell you that you have to like, we need to like get your consent to save. Like,
remember hitting the X, like seriously tapping the X button to speed up saving? Because I was like, come on, dog. Like, we don't need to like, yes, I'm confirming. Save.
I really hate the like first person like move around stuff. I wish they just like let me choose where to go.
I don't blame you. It is always weird to me that Vengeance was also the pay-per-view where they crowned the first unified champion, CW and WWE. Because I'm like, yeah, Jericho beats The Rock and Steve Austin the same night.
What's before? Because this is, what's the order of pay-per-views again? Like,
I think
Royal Rumble is usually
Survivor
first in January, right? Or no? Don't they usually have like a smaller one, like Backlash?
Only 4 that are set every year, no question.
You got SummerSlam, Royal Rumble, WrestleMania. Can I guess the last one? Survivor Series. You didn't let me guess! Son of a bitch! All right.
Okay.
And then, so I didn't know that they like kind of shuffle the other ones in.
Yeah, the other ones, they'll change the names. They'll like create special pay-per-views with a theme. Like one time they did Hell in a Cell, where every single match was in a Hell in a Cell. Then they realized that's a bad idea, and now only the main event. Yeah, only the main event and some other important matches are in a Hell in a Cell. Then they did TLC, which was all like tables, ladders, chairs matches, and then they realized not a great idea because then like if you put one guy in the table in the first match, they can't go to another table and get the same reaction.
That's true. So I'm about to become the undisputed champion. Are you excited for this?
I think this is a big call to put the belts on Ronald McDonald this early.
He's barely done anything. It's so unearned. This is my like 3rd pay-per-view.
Yeah, they just don't put a rocket on your back. That was
I clearly know someone. Like,
you're definitely dating Stephanie.
I wonder who that's a reference to. Is that a reference to Shane? Her husband?
Wait, I'm a Shane McMahon hater. I hate the revision on his career. Like, that was one of the things that pissed me off when he came back and everyone's like, oh my god, Shane's back. And I'm like, Shane sucks.
Yeah, Shane didn't do anything.
All Shane did was try to kill himself on national television. I respect that. But also I'm like,
what did he do?
He He used to jump off the Titantron and bullshit like that. He used to always do like a death-defying stunt, and I was like, when I went and I saw Raw in Brooklyn, he jumped off the Hell in a Cell to deliver or he jumped off the.
Sounds like he's got an adrenaline rush thing, or adrenaline junkie thing.
Yeah. That's his always thing. He does one big crazy move. He's not gonna wrestle well, but he's gonna do some shit that makes you go, "Oh my god, he tried to kill himself." And I'm like, I respect that. So my beef with it is, you're the boss's son. Your character is supposed to be like, I grew up with a silver spoon, but here you are being able to fight the fucking Undertaker.
Because he also wants to be cool. You've got to be fucking kidding me. I was gonna say, if he gets that pin, what a horrific match that would be.
That's my beef. Is like Rob Van Dam is out here, has been busting his ass, wrestling in bingo halls, and now the boss's son is going to be able to get into the main event. Like, I am happy they never put like a real important title on him, but like that was always my worry. Like when they made Stephanie women's champion, I'm like, come on, it's disrespectful to women who got work every night.
You know, I've never actually even considered that angle. Like as a kid, it never even occurred to me. I'm like, that's like their kid. Of course, that's fucked up for them to like win a title. Like, I guess you can think of it from like a story perspective, right? Because like they're obviously the villains. But then that's like like a month that you know the title's with someone who shouldn't be.
Oh, every once in a while. You ended his career.
Jesus. Oh, he reversed
He'll
my
run this check on you. They're gonna be like, you can't be doing that to the champ, man. You don't work safe.
You can't Boston crab me. I'm from Boston. Was that a Boston crab? Did I get that right? Or was that a camel clutch?
Yeah, you were correct. No, camel clutch is on the shoulders. You're doing the people's elbow, the most electrifying move in sports entertainment history.
I couldn't remember if I had this.
Like, this is a good power slam, and what messed up was that you didn't do the spine buster. Damn, beat him with a. That used to piss me off when people would do the job to the people's elbow. I'm like, come on, man, what are we doing here?
Yeah, but then you got to remember the few times when he would like take off one elbow guard, and then he would do the people's elbow, stand up, take off the other elbow guard, and do it twice in a row. That shit fucking hit. Like the fact that he baits you with like the normal one for so long, so that when he does it twice, you're like, oh fuck. Like,
I treated like to get too video gamey here, like the rock bottom was like a plus 20 damage. But then I treated like the people's elbow as like, oh, this is the and one to that, right? Like you can't beat anyone with the people's elbow, but if you hit a rock bottom and then people's elbow, you're gonna win that match. That's when you just need a little bit extra, but you can't. The people's elbow don't put nobody away.
What should we unlock here? We can unlock Lance Storm's attire, Raven's attire, Billy Kidman's attire, Create Parts 3. Vengeance Arena A, Vengeance Arena B. You only get one unlock. I gotta do the game again to get my other unlocks. Who the fuck is Lance Storm?
Lance Storm was a Canadian wrestler who his whole thing was they made fun of how.
Do you know this? Without missing a beat. Podcast. You didn't even have to be like, Lance Storm was. You knew instantly. Who the fuck is Raven?
It was a big deal in ECW, man. Him and Tommy Dreamer were the main event.
Shut up. Shut your fucking mouth. You're making things up. This isn't real. You didn't. You're just making things up now. There's no way. Ain't no way. Theater mode is unlocked in the main menu. Yeah, I think I became the champion a little earlier than I was supposed to.
Like Randy Orton's first title ring against Chris Benoit, 04 SummerSlam.
How many matches did he play before he got that?
He was the youngest world champ at that time. He was a part of Evolution. So it was like he pretty much comes out from Evolution, becomes Intercontinental Champion, defends against Mick Foley, and this is like in January of that year. And then he's doing a match against The Rock at WrestleMania. And then the next year, once Chris Benoit has won WrestleMania 20 when Benoit wins his World Championship. He drops it at SummerSlam. A bit too early for my taste.
Hey,
but because we got to build towards Triple H breaking up Evolution.
Carlos?
We're not there yet. This is 2002.
I checked the fuck out. I just like... who's
in there? Oh!
Who's in there? Oh, Jesus.
He don't work there no more. He don't work there.
I have a feeling something terrible is going to happen tonight. He's going to like strip the title away from me or some shit. It's too early.
Yeah, this is like when they took the belt off of Jericho when he pinned Triple H in the opening of Raw in 2000. The biggest pop you'll ever hear. 2001, I think it was.
Can you who's interviewing him right now?
Michael Cole.
I mean, that's an easy one.
It's Kevin Kelly.
What the fuck? What did he say? He was just kind of standing there.
Oh, Michael.
I don't know what he wanted. I think I skipped the cutscene by accident.
It's 2002. I'm trying to think of like what was.
They literally follow the story beats.
He's supposed to bring back the NWO. Bubba Dudley before he became Bubba Bully Dudley, where he was TNA World Champion. That was kind of his big thing, and now all he does is just like talk about how no one can wrestle anymore and how everyone sucks.
All right, whatever. I did not know how excited you would be for this, and I feel like I should have been more ready for it. I feel like I've been blindsided by your fandom here. I knew you were into wrestling. I really knew you were into wrestling. Carlos, I'm your best friend. I've known you for 25 fucking years, Carlos. I did not know it went this deep.
I'm a little ashamed of myself.
I did not know it went this deep. It's encyclopedic.
I know. That's like people ask me, how do I know this? And I'm like, dog, I don't have to think about it. I just called out a random month. I'm like, I pretty much could probably figure out what storylines were.
I mean, listen, we've all got our stuff because you could drop a screenshot.
But it can't be wrestling, man.
You could drop a screenshot of any Kingdom Hearts thing, and I would be able to tell you what game it was and how far in the game it was, and then also like what characters everyone is and everything like that. If you showed me a picture of a Digimon, there is a 95% chance I will know who it is immediately. Like name and everything, doesn't matter when they were introduced, doesn't matter. Like I have my own stuff going on. It was just more of like I was just surprised by how much of an aficionado you were.
I don't think there's ever been an opportunity. Like I think you've always you knew that I knew too much. You were like, he watched. You're thinking I watch weekly Monday Night Raw.
I know you also will just frequently watch random ass wrestling clips. I know this. You told me about it. I'm like,
that.
And I'm like, so the signs were there. The foreshadowing was there. It was good writing. We knew some of the the audience probably figured it out before I did. But still, man.
I think I knew it was crazy when I had to face the fact at a certain point when I was dating women that I was just like, I am going to go watch some wrestling.
Okay, so I have to say something. I truly think, just as generally in life, people should be themselves, and I think they should enjoy the things they enjoy. They should enjoy the fandoms. They should really just live their best life and don't really care how other people think.
Correct.
But no, I'm kidding.
No. I will say, okay, it's one thing to feel all that, right? But we can all understand the feeling it feels when you explain to someone how much you know about some nonsense, and then they just look at you and go, okay. Not the fun okay of oh, shoot, yeah, more the, okay, man, I didn't want to know, didn't need to know. This isn't relevant to the conversation we're having. Thank you for reading that.
I don't think it's that bad. I'm busting your chops because it's funny and because it's just a revelation to me. But I didn't really think that way.
No, you are different. but it's more of like I'm talking about when I showed Juliana wrestling for the first time, and I was just like, you don't have to participate in this hobby, but like just know that I'm probably
Jesus.
you're gonna kill Bubba Ray. You better bring out Devon. I think right now he's tagging with Spike though, because Devon's working with Batista.
When did Devon work with Batista? I didn't even know Batista was in here in 2002.
Yeah, he had just gotten. Oh no, 2000. I think I'm blurring 2002 and 2003 because 2003 is more Devon becomes like a weird beast, and Batista's his deacon. But this is before Batista joins Evolution.
I can never tell when to like skip.
It's been 4 months since the brand draft. Oh damn, with Ric Flair.
That's not what he sounds like. It's been 4 months since the brand draft. He sounds like Nixon almost.
And I have to thank you, Flair. That's a bit too southern. For how much you ruined the Raw brand that I once created.
For how much you ruined the Raw brand that I once created. He's got like a little more gravel. He's putting it on. It's clearly not his normal speaking voice.
Well, no. Sometimes I used to enjoy when he'd hit the normal speaking voice before the beginning of the promo proper. When I was like, oh, is this Vince the character? Or Vince,
you know who's the boss?
Yeah, like that's when he goes full gravel. And you're like, okay, we're now promo territory. He's not talking about like, hey, I just want to address you guys as Vince, which always felt weird when he did it out of character.
I will say that the Ric Flair does look pretty good. Like for 2002, like that's pretty good.
That was the budget. They figured out how to do Flair, and they were like one pack for Brock Lesnar.
They figured out how to do Flair, and they're like, oh man, that took a while. All right, who's next? And it's like, we got to ship this in 6 months. Like, huh? Your Raw brand is failing, and I have to take control of the situation. You are by far the worst owner. You have by far the worst superstars I've ever seen. But there is one superstar who's the best of the worst. It's you, Ronald McDonald.
Wow,
I want you to help me.
Are you going to turn heel?
Did I pick evil? I don't remember if I... Did they give me an option here?
I think it's when you fucked up Bubba Ray.
Maybe.
I mean, Rob Van Dam's never working heel. It is weird to me when high flyers are heel. Because I'm like, you shouldn't be a high flyer and a heel.
Oh, this is the choice.
Okay, what are we doing?
I mean, ignore would be going along with him, right?
I thought attacking Mr. McMahon would be going, or ignore would be going along with him. Attacking him,
going heel.
You're turning heel.
Going heel. Ronald's not saying a word.
He's saying about which show is going to benefit of the mouse.
Puppies.
That's a bad case. Yeah, exactly.
It's Raw versus SmackDown. That's the name of it. Oh, wait, it's not yet. Hold on. Never mind.
Lukewarm room temperature wrestling take. I kind of always hated the Raw versus SmackDown thing.
It seemed like an unnecessary split.
Well, no, I'm fine with two shows. I just always hated whenever they did like
now. I switched brands.
Or like, oh, I'm Raw. Like my beef right now is that they'll do this draft of like, oh my god, we're gonna change who's on the show. And the thing is, I'm always just like, I don't care who's on the show. Just tell me who's on the fucking show and I'll watch.
I kind of did. I liked the draft. I'll say it. I think
the draft was fun for like, they're gonna change things up.
I think splitting the two. Oh, I'm just not in this episode. Okay. I think switching.
That's how you know you're a star.
Or I think having the draft and like knowing who's going to be involved with whose storylines was pretty good, and like it did the. I know it's really basic, but it did do a good job of like making you root for a team versus another team, and then you would like switch back and forth. You gonna do your king here?
Look out! Ronald McDonald is here. SmackDown is in the ring.
Has anyone ever told you can't really? Has anyone ever told you can't really?
No, I can't do voices. No, I can't.
Look out! Ronald McDonald is here. SmackDown. It's in the ring.
What? I have no idea what's going on.
What? I have no idea what's going on. It's me, JR. I sound like this. It's not how he sounds.
That's how I it felt like you're reading that phonetically. Ronald, you surprise me.
I didn't think you'd have to be here by yourself to show my respect. I have a match booked for you tonight. Good luck. Oh, that was it.
Ooh, is this going to be like Six Pack of Hell for Triple H, where he wrestled every match on a SmackDown to earn his shot at the title?
I don't
he had to wrestle Big Show in a chokeslam match. Want to know the rules of the chokeslam match? It's whoever chokeslams the other first. It was dumb as shit. Triple H tried to chokeslam the Big Show, and I was like, what are we doing here?
I was going to say, he can't do that. You know that from the outset. Like,
yeah, I'm like, there was a part of me, because I was young and stupid,
hey,
I was like,
this guy.
I hate you. I hate you, man.
Do you want to get some background for those who don't know?
Chris Jericho.
You have personal background with this, yes.
Was my favorite wrestler of all time. And I used to have my YouTube channel was Jerichoholic. It pains me to know that he's like a Trumper. Because I'm like, there's a point where I'm like, all wrestlers, especially here, the mayor of Knoxville, Tennessee, is getting his ass whooped.
That was true.
Like, all wrestlers have shitty opinions on things. Every single one of them. But then it also just, like, you kind of forget. Because, like, you hear Mick Foley, you hear Daniel Bryan, and you're like, you know what, John Cena's a little charming. And then Roman Reigns is like, actually, I'm a centrist Democrat, and I think Donald Trump is good for the government. And you're just like, these people are also idiots. Because think about it. They work 360 days a year, falling on the floor and injuring themselves in front of thousands of people for a lot of money, correct? But also, how smart can they possibly be if they're not reading and intellectually engaging with people outside of their profession? Because that's the other weird thing about wrestlers. For a very, like, especially during 2002, wrestlers only cared about wrestling. They didn't watch movies. They didn't like especially Vince McMahon. Vince McMahon does not watch other things, so he does not understand that, like, it's weird that Triple H donned a Kane mask and pretended to have sex with a corpse. He does not understand why that's weird.
You went from 0 to 100 so fast. Also, that went for a while, and you did not come up for air. You were just kind of in there.
Yeah,
that was
sorry.
like 2 minutes straight. Like, we probably do have to talk about what happened with Kane, because I think that might be maybe the worst storyline of all time. Single-handedly, like the worst. Can you give me from the Wikipedia description of it? Because, or by that I mean your fucking brain, because I don't know it. I know the gist. I don't know how it went down. But I'm sure you remember it, every single fucking beat of it. Okay.
It's set the stage. Brock Lesnar, storyline-wise, a couple of months earlier, signed, like, they put the title on Brock Lesnar in, like, 2002, and then he's like, I have an exclusive deal to only wrestle on SmackDown. So, breaks up the Unified Championship. This is important background. And so then they give Triple H the World Heavyweight Champion, making him the first World Heavyweight Champion in history. And then Eric Bischoff comes out and goes, we need one champion, one show, so we're going to unify the World Heavyweight Championship with the Intercontinental. Kane is the Intercontinental Champion. They quickly realized no one really cared if Triple H beats Kane and unifies the belt. So to add a little extra heat, the storyline was Kane had a girlfriend back when he was normal, who cared for him, but she died tragically in a car accident, and Triple H was like, that was Kane's only love, but he killed her, he's the reason, and so they have a wake for her. Triple H dresses up as Kane, climbs into the casket, and proceeds to mimic having sex with the corpse, and then, like, patting the top of the casket, like, thank you for that. And then, yeah, they played that on Raw. And that was the feud. And Kane was like, I did not have sex with the corpse.
Just very...
He's the face.
Just very strange. I don't... Just like, what the fuck were they thinking?
Sometimes I'm like, I get you need to be a little ridiculous when you're with wrestling, but
you're doing a great job lately. You're the one I want. Show me what you can do.
Show me what you can do, McDonald.
McDonald. Gotta say it like Brock Lesnar. Do you think they kissed? Oh, they give you another shot, I guess.
Are you gonna turn heel?
I like the game being like, "Are you sure?"
You're gonna turn?
I mean, it's funny, right? Didn't we already do the story beat? Like,
yeah, but no. Now we're continuing.
It's literally the exact same dialogue. Like,
benefit him the most. Okay, well, no, Ric Flair didn't come out.
What is the fucking like resolution to this? I've had this exact same moment with Vince twice. Like,
we're building to Survivor Series. We need 2 teams, 5-on-5.
Oh my god!
You got to defend that belt at least once.
Yeah, I was gonna say I haven't had to defend my belt. TLC Fatal 4-Way. I'm not gonna go into TLC match against Jeff Hardy,
Kane, William Regal.
All the big names.
I mean, honestly, William Regal, they wanted to actually put the belt on him, but he had a severe drinking and painkiller problem, so they were like, can't do
in
that.
The wrestling industry?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Regal's he was a good heel to because Triple H was the heel big champion. It was like, oh, he can drop the belt to a face if we need a bad guy to just hold over to the next championship change. Like, let's put the belt on Regal for a month. Oh, I'm so glad to have you here on SmackDown again. But I'm worried about your condition.
Why is he a black?
So I have a good idea. Yeah, that's where he is. Tonight you're gonna face. You're gonna face The Undertaker, Randy.
Randy. Also, wasn't I in a Fatal 4-Way? What?
Yeah, I thought you were gonna feel. What a deal!
Do they like
Randy Orton?
Did they like sometimes give you like a
match? No,
you're
in the second match.
Yeah, do they like sometimes give you like in like real wrestling they like announce a card and then change the card in the same episode?
Yes.
Like for plot reasons though, not because they fucked up.
Yeah, one time it was like the best example. John Cena at HBK went for 60 minutes on an episode of Raw.
But
like
that's
midway.
That's not.
No,
that's not.
No, but they had announced matches. They had announced matches later in the night.
Well, I know. But, like, so that sounds like they're like making up for it. I want to know like specifically.
Like, have they swapped dudes out of a match? Yeah.
Like knowing
people
that
get
they
injured.
were no. Shut the fuck up. Like,
okay.
Have they ever swapped matches like as part of the plot, like not like ahead of time, knowing that the first match was never going to happen? It was just a like bait.
Oh.
Like in the same episode. Okay. That's what I was trying to ask you. You were like answering every other fucking possible question about it, except for that.
Yo, Randy Orton in trunks is fucking weird.
What does he wear now? A singlet?
No, he wears the tiny little, like the little man thong ones.
What?
He tries to look like Triple H.
Oh.
That was the thing about everyone in Evolution. They had to look like Triple H and Ric Flair.
Is Randy Orton and the Wisps?
Randy Orton.
Are they? Is he still wrestling?
Yeah.
Oh,
the thing is, you just fucking killed Randy Orton because in real life he can't do that. He's got brittle bone syndrome.
No, you're confusing things.
That gets all visibility, representation. He's like, I too can be the. You fucked up the ref.
I forget the button to exit the ring.
Probably the grapple button, because I feel like that was also the action button. Damn. Oh, Randy's neck.
Is it? It looks so stupid trying to do this. I want to knock out the ref and then go grab a weapon. Luckily, it definitely wasn't intentional. I cannot... Oh, good, thanks. Yeah, yep, thank you. Can you, like, look up how to leave? Okay.
I'm literally looking it up.
Oh, it's R1.
We don't want that. Okay.
Which, I mean, it's probably R1 again. I don't think I can hit him again. I think the game will DQ you if you hit the ref 3 times. I think it was always cool when you, like, would hit the ref by accident, or, like, the opponent would hit the ref. And you're like, you can't do that! That's illegal!
I love going to an event and cheering for the ref. Or heckling the ref along with the heel. Get him out of the corner, man! Get him out of the corner!
Huh?
Oh, he tapped out. Look at
what? You barely did
out. You made him tap out.
I didn't even get my finisher off. You know, Randy Orton's
yeah, you were like, you literally were like, this crowd didn't pay enough to see a fucking top dollar bill move.
Looks like he's crying, and his hands are through his face, I think. You
like
really
one of my
haven't
favorite.
you have not commented how good this Ronald McDonald is.
It's obscene, legitimately.
Like, to do this in 2002, like, I'm pretty impressed with it. Like, it's passable.
That is one of my favorite things, though. Like, people logging into these like,
I remember
things
like,
and like
early websites finding Cause, the creator wrestlers.
Yeah.
Back on Raw. All right, maybe I mean I guess we got to get to Survivor Series, right?
Especially, I remember when people used to like do the fucking create like a real wrestler in real life in the games because they had all the movesets, so you could kind of create a lookalike, and then they'd make fake episodes. And I was like, I know you're original crazy. I know you're original crazy.
That's someone who's definitely shit somewhere they shouldn't have.
Yeah.
This was just Lita's outfit, huh? Man.
I mean, yeah.
Different time.
It is. Okay, you can still get away with that now.
Just like underwear out, hanging, just like...
Nick.
In wrestling? I thought they got rid of the diva shit.
No, yeah, but there's still hot women who want to show off that they're really hot.
Thank you for waiting, everybody. This is a once-in-a-lifetime contest. Been dreaming about it for months and months now. I want to see them shake it and strut their stuff. Whichever lady has the loudest cheers will be the winner. Here we go. First up, Molly. Is this or post Sidekick era?
2002 makes it murky. I'm guessing it's probably
it's pre,
post.
Right? Woohoo!
Hurricane Helms did it for a while. Molly wasn't really involved for that long.
Oh my god! Look at this face.
Yeah, just. I mean, that's Jerry Lawler, the fucking creep.
Next up is Lita.
This was close to the time when she cheated on Matt Hardy.
My dad was a big fan of Lita, which is weird.
I get it.
He brought us to meet her at a book signing once, and then he wouldn't meet her himself, but he was like, he wanted us to go up so he could take a picture of us with her. I'm like, you fucking coward.
I don't blame him.
Dancing. So that was a very necessary part of this game.
I'm so happy we've gotten out of all that diva shit. Look at Mega Man. Mega Tinker. Hey man, I don't want to ask this, but you're not going to join Mr. McMahon, are you?
This isn't the biker era.
Yeah, this is. This is before he... Actually, no, I think he was doing Wrestling Court.
Don't tell him anything. Tell him the truth.
Don't tell him anything. Fuck Taker. Come on, spit it out. Okay, fine.
Okay, keep your secrets. That line has been ruined.
Finding out Undertaker was an asshole, that was a little heartbreaking too.
That one does hurt because his documentary looked like they made him look pretty good.
Well, one legendary wrestler, can't go against that. It's more the finding out that he was the judge on Wrestling Court and he used to make other people's lives miserable. The one positive he does get, though, to take this all the way back to part one of this thing, he was the guy who let the Miz back into to change in the locker room. Because so one of the rules in wrestling is whoever kicks you out of the locker room has to be the person who invites you back. The problem is the person who kicked the Miz out of the locker room. Guess.
Was it Chris Benoit?
So when he died, the Miz is doing this for months, to the point where like the fans are seeing him change in the public restroom, and it became like a thing.
And then Undertaker was like, I have enough clout to do this, I guess. Like,
yeah, well, the thing is, outside of the, like, Undertaker was a locker room leader. So, like, if you had a grievance with another wrestler, you would take them to wrestling court, and Undertaker would be the judge, and JBL would be the attorney, and JBL would argue the case to Undertaker, and Undertaker would give you a ruling. Sometimes this
sounds insane, by the way. Like...
And think about this, Nick. This is the more insane part.
Like, shouldn't like a member of like the staff or production have been doing this shit? Like, why the fuck are the actors doing this? Like,
okay, the one pro wrestling court argument that makes sense was always because it's a boys' locker room, as well as they're trusting each other with their bodies at the end of the day, where it's like, dog, if you don't take care of me in that ring, I'm going to end up paralyzed. So I'm going to take care of you because, like, that's how we both get paid at the end of the day. So, like, sometimes what would happen, right, is, like, you know, you're faking a punch. It's only a matter of time until you actually punch that person. So they can land a receipt. But if you take that shit too far,
I don't remember how
they would take you to wrestling court. And they would either get to punch you or you got to give everyone, like, a shit ton of beer. But, like, you could take them to wrestling court over all types of bullshit. It goes viral every once in a while of, like, new bullshit that someone got taken to wrestling court.
Look up how to tag.
Oh, how to tag? Let me see. I was actually looking that up.
I know you keep talking about... You can continue talking about wrestling court, but I need to know it because it may have led to a loss before. I don't know. It's impossible to say.
What team? R1. R1 to make the tag. Ooh, power slam. Oh, and Bubba Ray Dudley hits the ground.
Just for good measure. Yeah, you want some, bitch?
Oh, you know? And Bubba Ray never puts anyone over. Batista has a whole chapter about how he hates Bubba Ray Dudley.
Really?
And yes, he can't fucking... Well, Bubba Ray, again, is an asshole and injured Batista and Randy Orton in the same match because he was jealous.
That's
what Dave Batista alleges.
Well, I mean, I do kind of trust Batista. He seems like he's on the straight and narrow. Like,
okay, Batista, you know, he's Batista at the end of the day.
I don't know what that means.
He hung out with Triple H, is what I mean. Sure. It's like, at a certain point, he's a guy who was in the main event who didn't really necessarily have to work. Like, he didn't worry about his spot. He's not like Bubba Ray, who's like, I've been doing this tag team shit forever, dog. I would love a push to the main event. And here you are leapfrogging over all this shit I put in 20 years, and you're a bodybuilder. I mean, like, how dare you just fucking cut the line?
Have you ever considered that maybe he was a shit wrestler and that's why it took him 20 years? Like, I don't know. Just saying. Just throwing some stuff out there. Like,
people are also crazy egotistical, right? Because you gotta also think.
You think?
Like, Hulk Hogan being able to be like, that doesn't work for me, brother. Like, I just don't want to lose, so I'm not going to. And I'm like, what in the fucking 10-year-old bullshit is that? Damn, they double teaming this like.
Easy to get me back. Hey, can my partner maybe help? Like, maybe? Just wondering, like, if he was going to break up, the tag.
You better go make a hot tag. Go make a tag. Go make that tag.
I'm so close to my fucking special.
You're not getting that shit on Edge. He's going to hit you with that executor.
Didn't he used to do a spear?
Oh, yeah, execution. He did. His spear was his finisher, but first he did an extended DDT called the execution.
Oh, okay. So we're doing really great, is what I'm seeing here.
And then he got look at Undertaker not doing shit. He's selling you down the river. Thunder! Here we go.
Undertaker, get his ass.
He's talking to shit. Undertaker. Oh, you wait too long. All right, pin him.
I can't get the target back.
Cover 1, 2.
There we go.
Three.
That was a clusterfuck at the end.
Yeah.
I told you I could do it without tagging. That's why I like tornado tags. He's gonna betray me.
But yeah, Undertaker.
He's gonna turn around and smack me because I didn't say shit to him. I can't tell what are like story related like aftermatch ones and which ones are like
the standards.
Yeah. I think they said there was a button to like choose if you want to like beat up the wrestler after the match.
Yeah, there should be.
I don't know what it is though.
But I always remember I didn't remember the timing because it was like a really quick, like you had to do it really quickly.
Maybe I did that by accident. That's why I was using the chair before Goldust. Maybe I was just fucking sick of wrestling him. All right, SummerSlam in 2002, a mere 23 years ago.
Where was it?
Are you looking up where the SummerSlam was?
Yeah.
You fucking nerd.
That's another thing. I like to. Certain arenas may. Oh, yes. New York, Long Island, the Nassau Coliseum. Oh, this is when The Rock jobbed to Brock Lesnar.
Why am I in this?
And Brock Lesnar won his first title.
Is it a job? Maybe Brock Lesnar just wrestled better.
They put that fucking rocket on that board, but they also needed a star.
Well, because The Rock was leaving, right?
The Rock was looking to go part time. He was focusing more on movies. Like Steve Austin had walked out of Raw and was like, "I'm not doing this shit." So him and Vince weren't talking. So they needed a fucking star, and they had Triple H, not a star. John Cena's a nobody. Who else was in this main event? Oh yeah, you also had Triple H running through like the B-list WCW people. So you have like Scott Steiner, and he can barely fucking move.
They absorbed WCW at some point.
Yeah, and then you have like Kevin Nash. Hulk Hogan is back for a little bit here, right? So they have no stars, and they're fucking just trying to search. They got Kurt Angle, but Kurt Angle, as great as he is, not a star. Also, like so much of the general public just stopped watching wrestling after WCW left. Like there were people who just watched WCW, which is crazy to me. But like, I can understand it.
Still airs?
No, I mean back then. Like, when WWE bought WCW, they just stopped watching wrestling. Period. They didn't move over to watch WWE. They just stopped watching wrestling. And I'm always just like,
honestly, kind of.
What are those people?
They were kind of right.
I mean, yeah.
They're like, I'm getting out.
They're like, this is it. Is it a four-way or?
Yeah, and feels like a handicap match at the moment.
Oh yeah, they're all making out for the man. Look at Chris Jericho.
Don't worry, this is for you.
Why you gotta be like that, man?
I love the like active camera because it fucks up all the time. I forget what game maybe it was the PlayStation games, but like I miss the indicators over the head. Do I just
that was 2006.
Oh, I had them off. I think I need to see them for this match because like this is chaotic as fuck.
I don't blame you. Yeah.
They have the Sprite colors or the blue raspberry colors. Oh,
you love that Whisper in the Wind.
What, Sprite? It's McDonald's
when you
Sprite.
Run up the top rope. Oh, that's what you're calling it?
Not really. Well, I don't know. I told you I don't really remember my moves, so I'm just kind of hitting buttons. I don't remember what I've already done.
You hit the power slam a little bit ago.
No, I know, but I don't know what input it was.
Oh, okay. I mean, yeah, that's half the experience of these games.
What is the? I don't know which that was.
Strike, yeah, strike them. Are you going to set the table up?
I think so.
I think it's the same button.
No! Taker!
This yard belongs to one of the most evil,
The stand-up table or ladder is R1.
Got it.
And you need a finisher near the table to put him through.
A finisher for it. Getting a finisher is gonna be a little tough, but I'll do my best. I love when the crowd goes ooh.
Honestly, that's my favorite sound in the world. That's why I watch. I love watching wrestling to hear the crowd pop.
I forget during table matches, are all weapons allowed or just tables?
Yeah, no, you can use all weapons.
Oh, well, there's Jericho proving it for me. Thank you. Right on time.
Chris Jericho is an egotistical, self-centered individual.
Oh, no, wait, get out of here. They're not allowing this. Oh. They're really like defensive about the.
Oh, I think you won.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, but you can't lose the belt. You can't lose the belt on.
I know, but I was just I'm pissed because it happened when I was outside of the fucking ring. I didn't realize it would just be one table. I also didn't even know Jericho had a finisher yet. Damn. Well, I'm in 2 matches for some reason, so we'll just pretend that one didn't happen. I like how in
double duty.
I think it's in Shut Your Mouth, maybe. But I like how they just have these like little like story events, and if you just lose the match, they just pretend it never happened. Like, they're just like, well, on to the next plot.
Good program for that.
Yeah. Like, can you fuck up a seasonal mode like and lose your chance at the title in like January, and like WrestleMania is supposed to be in like March? Like, can you fuck up so bad that you just lose your title shot?
Yeah, I believe you can, and they'll rejig it to have you wrestle someone else's beginning.
What do you mean?
Like, they have like 3 beginning. Like, if you were to first load the game, what that first storyline is, there's like 3 of them. So that way it just restarts you on the path. It just changes the pay-per-view. And then they have ones for like, once you win the title, this is the storyline that you're gonna get. Or like I fucked that up. As the years went on, they used to change so many of them. So it's like, if you were on Raw, this is how it would go. And if you were on SmackDown, you would
eventually reach like a conclusion, right? Like, so they would eventually just get into a different plot anyway.
Yeah, at one point you would just, hey, you completed the story mode, no one can beat you. You'd have at least like 3 title defenses.
I think it specifically Shut Your Mouth ends with like you saying shut your mouth to Vince. Like, all 3 dialogue options are shut your mouth. Iconic, really. Or maybe that's this game, isn't it? Am I playing Shut Your Mouth?
Yeah, you are playing Shut Your Mouth.
Oh, then yeah, it's at the end of this game. Maybe I'm thinking of a different one.
Are we that close to the end?
No, I don't think so.
I mean, you keep ignoring them.
Well, I thought I was like progressing the heel route, but I guess not. Like,
I mean, you can still do the heel. Ooh, Genlock, getting that nice little rest hold in there. Tell you what's coming next.
Fuck. Oh, I just censor. There's a little beep there. I just realized. The camera angle with the ropes in the way is very funny. So I'm like, come on, like, I don't need to see them right now. There we go.
I love the cameraman in the Hell in a Cell. Like, why would they allow that man to be in the cell?
How do I... There we go. Back when, like, you could just instantly climb instead of going through, like, a whole fucking minigame.
I liked it when, like, the more injury you'd get in a match, that would count. Classic. Right? Oh my
god! I didn't go anywhere. Oh, no. That's crazy. Dude, it's so fucked up.
Like, this is the strategy.
It's so stupid that it works. Ooh.
Oh, that was
don't roll the right way.
close.
Nope, hold on. Hold on. There we go. All right. See you later, man. All right, I got it. Ready?
You just crippled Stone Cold.
Oh, I don't think I even hit him. It looks so much worse.
Was that shoot? Yeah, I think you're hitting a shooting star press off of that.
It's funny every time because the physics are so good.
It's great to me that it lands on his fucking head.
Need him to stop hitting me. He can't keep getting away with it. My finisher's not, or my reversal's not working. Thanks, JR. Good contribution. You certainly don't want to mess with an angry rattlesnake. Okay, I just missed.
Yo, he said.
Oh, it's over.
Oh. Yeah, you're doing it. Did you get it in time?
I didn't get anything.
Whoa.
Bring out! Bring out! Oh, my 46 is showing.
We have a new WWE World Heavyweight Champion.
Is this gonna fuck up my my plot with Vince?
Eventually, yeah. You dropped the title.
Well, he didn't. I couldn't bring it with me.
Where are you taking it? For the road to WrestleMania?
Hold on a sec.
Yeah, we've been going for a while.
Yeah, we have. So I was gonna say, I think that might be it on Shut Your Mouth. Like, I feel like the game's not really that deep, so I don't really have to play that much. Oh, we got to see the end of this again, though. But I just mean, like, if I want to play another wrestling game, and I will definitely invite you back because I did not realize what I was withholding from you. Then I think we just move on to the next one, where they start to get a little bit more in depth. I think they add voice acting at some point. Just look at this dialogue line. Can you read this out loud, like in your normal voice?
I think it's about time. I think it's about time for you to make a decision, Ronald McDonald.
It's just so.
It sounds like a community bit.
I know. If you're gonna come help me out, please come out here and shake my hand. I like how they give you multiple times to like not go down this pathway. He's
officially recruiting them.
This is gonna change a whole lot.
Take the deal with the devil. Well, he made his decision. Ronald has joined forces with Vince McMahon.
It's just so inconsequential. Oh, shit. Oh, Jesus.
Look out.
Oh, my God.
Fuck you.
I can't believe we just betrayed him like that.
They're going to be running out confused with WWE. I don't know what's going to happen next.
Jesus. I lost both my matches today, by the way.
Yeah, damn.
I got my ass kicked. This is usually when they play the
banger.
But yeah, that's gonna be it for Shut Your Mouth. A proper finale. I don't think we need to see the entire, you know, calendar thing because there's really not that much to this game. You get very, very little in between the matches, and also I don't love it. Like the mechanics aren't quite there yet. But thank you everyone for watching. Thank you, my encyclopedic friend, for joining me. I did not know going into this that it was going to be like that. I knew you knew wrestling. I did not know you knew wrestling. But that makes it better, I think. Like, I think it's good. I just completely caught me off guard because I just want to make sure that people don't think I planned for this because I did not. Like, Carlos had been hiding this shit for 25 fucking. I've known you since we were in fucking, like, we were 6 years old, Carlos. Like.
Yeah, but it's like, it's something that people, like, no one really knows.
Well, I think it's really, I think it's the proper time. It is Pride Month, so it's the time to release, like, long-held, like, hidden feelings and just let people know about them and just be proud of who you are.
My wrestling friends know, but, like, my wrestling friends know, but even they are, like, it catches them off guard of, like, oh, wait, you, like, know.
Well,
you're just
happy Pride Month. You came out as a true wrestling fan. That's you.
It's still real to me. God damn it.
Thank you guys so much for watching, and yeah, that's gonna be a finale. Maybe we'll see in another game at another point. Anything to say in your final words, Carlos?
We let us know if there's any recommended games like for wrestling that Nick can. Oh, actually, should I be teeing you up like that?
You can, dude. It's fine.
I don't know.
I can just choose to ignore them.
Yeah,
I'm not beholden to these fucks.
Okay, great. Yeah, feel free to recommend any games. Maybe we should do a general manager.
I know. I'm telling you. Like, I've been telling you for a while, and I can't believe I told you. I told you this, and you were just sort of just like, oh yeah, maybe, you know, wrestling for me, it's just kind of I haven't really thought about it much in a while. Like, you just like played aloof when I had suggested it before.
Yeah, man. Because
I don't know if you can do creative wrestlers manager mode. I'll have to look into that. But I do know that we could do a Royal Rumble. I think it was on 2K23. That was free on PS Plus. We could literally just download creative wrestlers and just have a Royal Rumble and commentate over it. And I think that would be really fun. Like, I think that would be like to be like, oh my god, Vegeta has just thrown Grimace over the fucking top rope. Like, I think that's good stuff. Like,
I'm down.
Whoa.
Actually, yeah, it'd be even more fun because then we wouldn't know who's getting the push.
Exactly. All right. Bye, everyone.